Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we're going on with the U96 U-boat. We have kit 19. There we go, there's a large section of the hull. That shouldn't take too long. Then we got kit 20. These are the two end pieces with a lot of detail on multiple sprues, because basically we're going to be adding this with this piece that goes over the top. Which way is it now? Yeah, it is that way, like that. There we go. And we add all the torpedoes to it as well. We have 1 and 3, remember them, 2 and 4, there we go, and there we go. What we did with kit 17 and 18, these 4 torpedoes, we had all these together and then we add them onto the hull. That would be excellent, that, all part of the bow. But anyway, before we do that, let's have a look at kit 19 and let's get on with the build. Okay, kit 19, here we have the hull. There we go, that come off nice. There we go, some nice detail there with them rivets, excellent. We have that piece and we have the screws. Put that to one side. Now basically all we need to do with this is to pop that at the front there like so, and connect that with these AM screws, which are the silver ones. So we have 4 AM screws, 2 at the bottom here and 1 on either side. Excellent. There we go. 4 screws. Now we can connect this to the rest of the submarine. Okay, we'll bring over the rest of the hull. Move the cables out of the way, and we just pop that into that position there. And again, we connect it up with another 4 AM screws. There we go. Excellent. That's lined up nicely. Brilliant. I did undo all the screws again, just to make sure we got it lined up. Got these 2 pieces connected together. Oh, that's looking brilliant. Excellent stuff. That is kit 19. There we go. Now kit 20, we'll sit that in here. I'll have to mind all these cables as well and reroute these cables. Well, there we go, that is kit 19. Looking brilliant. Okay, now we got kit 20. Let's get these parts out. Here we have a nice bulkhead. We got some EP screws, and we got plenty of detail on these sprues. Excellent. Have a quick look at the detail on these. There we go. Excellent. Saves me having to paint things. Brilliant stuff. So we have the bow compartment bulkhead. There we go. Plenty of detail on there as well. And this is the forward torpedo tube mounting plate. There we go. Some raised detail there as well as. Excellent stuff. Right, so first of all, we can pop all them to one side because we need this sprue. This is 24. Place the bow compartment bulkhead 21 on your work surface, which is this piece here. I'll take frame 24 and remove parts E, F and G. Excellent. So we need that piece, and that piece. Take these off the sprue and then we can glue these into place. Yeah, always check to make sure you're not cutting any detail off. There we go, that's them two pieces. There we go. Okay, now just file these edges off here. There we go, that looks better. A lot better. And them two are fine, I think. Yeah, excellent. Now it's a matter of putting these into place. Now this one I believe goes on here, there, like so, and this one goes in there. That will definitely need gluing. Yeah, definitely. And this one goes here. Okay, so E, F and G components. That one, there we go. That's where they all reside. One here is D-shaped. That one has a little slot there. Definitely needs gluing because it's a fall over. And that piece will need gluing as well. So we'll get them glued. Okay, that's them three pieces in place. Yeah, it's very hard to, there we go, that's a bit better. All being the same colour, very hard to distinguish. Okay, next we need these two little wheels. Let's get these off the sprue, and they go on to that detail there that we've just fitted. These are very small. I need to trim that one. Okay, I don't need to zoom in for these because these are really tiny. The large one goes on the top here and the small one goes just inside there. Okay, let's see if we can get this one in first. There we go. There's that one in. I have put some glue already into them holes, as long as I can see the hole, I'll be fine. There we go. That's those two wheels in place, looking brilliant. See, there we go, the colouring now. Excellent. Next we need these two pieces, K and L. So get these off the sprue. Okay, that's them off the sprue. And L, which is this long one, this goes in that peg and that peg, there and there. There we go. And K goes just above the top of it in that position, just there. So I'll get them glued in. Got some glue in there now, so I'll put that back on there, and this one can go just there like so. Excellent. Screw that one up. Alright, give that a minute to dry off. That one's not too full, as you can tell. It will go just there like that. Now we need these three switches, which need to come off this sprue. Okay, so these three light switches go here, here and here. Now I'll get them glued into place because they are very tiny, and they do go a certain way as well as, so the little tab there underneath, and let's see, that one goes, or will go eventually into there. There we go. this one needs to position itself that way around. There we go. And this one goes same direction as the first. Yeah, I just had to trim that one. So that's how. There we go. There you go. Cracking bit of detail though. Excellent. I'll get them glued into place. I'm having to glue these from the back because they're a nice tight fit. So I just pop some glue there and there, and that should keep that in place. All three little switches. Excellent. And there we go. That's looking brilliant. Let's move on. Next we need that piece and that piece of this sprue, and we get them into place. There we go, that's them off. And they basically go here and here. The small one there, the larger one here. There we go. That went in nice and easy then in the end. Excellent. Details looking absolutely brilliant. Next we need these two pieces off this same frame. This is N and O, and we can pop them. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Onto here and here. So that one is slightly different on the picture. That one goes there like so, and that one clinked in, no problem. And this one will go just there like that. So I'll get them glued in, and there we go. That's them glued into place. Excellent. Looking brilliant. Okay, now we need this piece, but that piece goes into them two holes there. Just like that. So I need to get that glued into place, right? That's that nicely glued into place. That is that bulkhead, bow bulkhead compartment panel all completed. Excellent. Give that a minute to dry and we'll move on. Next we need the book beds, and we need this piece which goes into them two holes there and there. Excellent. So I'll get this off the sprue. Okay, let's get some glue into them two holes there and there. That should be enough, I think. And this can just drop into place, hopefully. There we go. Kept our eye on that one. That's looking brilliant. Doesn't exactly tell you what that is, just says it's part D. Okay, we can pop that to one side because now we need this piece and we need these two taken off this sprue, and that one part B goes in there and that part C goes in here. Okay, let's just add a little bit of glue in there and we can get that piece into place. Right, need this way around because this has got some detail on it which I'll show you in a minute. That pops just in there like so. That should hold itself no problem. This goes in here and we can glue this from behind actually. There we go. And pop some glue on that. Should hold that no problem. There we go. Now focus, come on. There we go. You can see all that detail there. That is exactly as it looks, or should look. That looks brilliant, that. That's the forward torpedo plate. Excellent. Okay, now we need to pop this forward torpedo plate with torpedoes. This is 1 and 3. You can just about see the 1 here and the 3 there. And basically this slides up to that tab there, and them two little pipes will go eventually into here. So that should be flush, and that one and that one need to go into there. Can be a little bit awkward. There we go. Excellent. You can see a little cutout there and there, as well as, yeah, that's so the torpedoes will fit into place nicely. Now this again, this is 2 and 4. That slides into there, all the way down to that tab. And that one's gone the other straight in. Then we just need to connect the pipes up. There we go. Right, we need to get this glued into place. We'll do one at a time anyway. Okay, let's get this lined up again. I'll put some glue on the fixing points, that tab there, like so. And it's just a matter of directing the pipes into there. There we go, should have got it. There we go. There we go, that's nice and flush. There is, if you have a look at these torpedoes here, little tab there and there, that lines up. So I pop some glue on there, as well as the larger tab there, and then it's just a matter of directing them pipes into place. There we go. That's the first 2 in place, looking brilliant. And then this one we can do exactly the same, but we need to pop some glue, say there and in there, and just not too much that one, just a bit there and a bit there. There we go. Slide that into place, and it's just a matter of getting these pipes in here. Get all that nicely positioned, and squeeze it together. That glue will take effect in a short time. Okay, we can pop that to one side, let that finish setting, and we need the bulkheads and this bulkhead, and we can fit that onto here, and we need to screw it into place with 2 EP screws. Okay, let's get this around here. That should go like that. There we go. So that's nicely into position. That looks brilliant. Excellent stuff. Next we need to put these 4 torpedoes into place, and they basically go here, and we need again 2 more EP screws. There we go. That is looking excellent. Love the detail. Brilliant. Okay, next we've got to put the top on this. Now there are 6 contact points, 2 screws at the front, 2 at the back, and there is for that and that frame off the bunk beds. Now it's not going to be easy this, because them 2 go there like that, and we've got to try and direct them poles into place. I think the best thing to do first, flip this around, and we get these bulkhead screws in place first. So keep that there, like so. Flip that over. You can see there and there where the screws come through. If I pop that on here first, we can probably sort the rest out in a minute, so it gives it a bit more stability whilst working with it. Don't need to fully tighten the screw up. Hopefully this will work. That's them 2 screws, and now maybe we can You see there, that's got to be positioned. Like so. There we go. So it's got to be flush here as well, and hopefully that pole is in. That pole isn't quite in. Can't see it. I don't know what we do. There we go. Turn the torpedo off. I never glued it in, which is a good job really, isn't it? Right. Get this back piece straight again. There we go. That's that all nice and straight. That pole has gone in and that pole hasn't. There it is. Yeah, they're both in. Thank God for that. And now it's just a case of get these into position there and there, and one EP screw there, one EP screw there. There we go. So that meets up nicely along here, and you can see the poles inside. Yeah, they're into them inserts on the roof or the ceiling. And it's just a case of I'll pop this back into place. Well, that is looking absolutely brilliant. Absolutely loving this build. All the detail is fantastic. Let's see how awkward this is going to be. There we go, see? So glad I never glued it. Excellent. Okay, now that leads us on to these bad boys. Now we need to fix this into place. There's two tabs there and there, they go there and there, and there's one screw hole here, which will be for here. There we go. That's how that fits. So the tab there, one there, screw hole here, and tab there and there. Once we get this screwed into place, I don't think we'll need to use glue. Excellent. Well, it's looking absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I think we will need some glue for them to come in out. Okay, so we've got a tab there, there and there, which go here, here and here. There is the screw hole, and we've got the tab there and there for there and there. Right, so we'll try and get the bottom end in first. That's all the tabs in place. Now we can screw it back together again. That was a little bit awkward. There we go, there's all that detail. Looking absolutely brilliant. Right, let's get this into the hull. Okay, now we can position this into the hull. This cable M2 goes through the bottom here like so. Now this is not going to be easy. It's supposed to slide in, and those torpedo tubes are supposed to line up, but that is finding some resistance. That is not going any further than that at the moment, and it needs to be up to here, up to that point there. So I'm gonna have to start disassembling something. The instructions do say to loosen these two screws, which I have done anyway, but it doesn't want to go any further. I can see where the tubes want to go, but there is an obstruction there, so just bear with me. Well, there we go. That is finally in position. That was not easy. That must have took me 20 minutes to get that into place. The obstruction is at the front here. Make sure that the torpedoes are parallel with each other, and even at that you need to pop a screwdriver in and just prise it onto the inside, and that will get it past. There's a plate here, this plastic plate we put in earlier in the build. There's grooves, 2 grooves on that side, 2 grooves on that side, and the torpedoes slide along both. But if they're not exact, which they weren't obviously, you need to prise them together and then slide it through. And then once you've got it through, torpedo door motors, which resides just here, just down there, that is an obstacle as well, trying to get it through. And I just wiggled it and it finally gave, and it is now fully in position. There we go. There's the ejector tubes there, and it has to be in that position there. So that is it for kit 20. But that was very, very awkward getting into place. I would like to have shown you, but I weren't showing you 20 minutes of rubbish video, because you couldn't actually see what I was doing, because I was just basically working blind. There we go, that's the torpedoes in place. All I need to do now is dress these leads. There we go, that's the cables all routed nicely, and there is M2 just tucked underneath here. That can stay there like that for now, and they can stay in that position. Excellent. So there we go, that is kits 19 and 20 completed. So there we go guys, excellent. Finally. That was absolutely awful trying to get them tubes, or torpedoes. I mean, they're all sat there nicely, nice and bonny, they've all been fitted correctly. It's just very, very tight. The actual instructions do say to even take the panels off. I nearly did get to that point, but I did manage to squeeze, well, prise one side in, so they were only a midges out, and then it was the motor at the front that was the obstruction as well, because all 4 go around the motor. One top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So it was just a matter of just wiggling it a little bit, and then it went. Don't force it, whatever you do. I never forced it, because if you force it you can obviously break something, and you don't want to break any wiring in there either. But it's looking brilliant. There we go, really coming on. Really chuffed with it, but that was a bit of a challenge. Excellent. Anyway, I'm going to have to really edit this video now. We're up to nearly 40 minutes recording time. Anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month. Hopefully it won't be as difficult as that, but I do love the detail of this. All them torpedoes, them bunk beds, you know, as fiddly as it is. And the thing is, this is one part where we're going to remove the panel so you can see all that detail. So that is excellent. There we go, that's it. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. I'll see you next month. Bye for now.